what I do is I control the instruction department. I'm the manager of the instruction department. So what that means is for all the bus operators to come over to Metro, if the new students, they got to be broken in on the line, and then they all got to have a training file, and then the training file consists of their records, which is driver's license, medical cards, and everything. So we have to make sure those credentials are up to spec. If they're not up to spec, meaning they're not valid, we get charged over $330 million. So that's what you see this file cabinet right here is. This is basically 400 operators files. That's one aspect of it. All right, now, so here's another part of the job that we have to do. We have these things called general notices. We have to make sure these are posted, detours, and pinks. So basically telling our bus operators when they go out there on the line, what detour they expect, what new addition to the route they're going to have. If they go out there and get an accident, we got to make sure they adhere to that. All right, so I'll give you another part of the job that we have to do, because a lot of this is record keeping. The DMV, so every day I have to run what's called the live DMV report, and I'll put it right here in this folder. And what I'm basically looking for, like I told you, is expired credentials. So if you got an expired license, medical, or VTT card, I'll pull you out, service immediately. You got to go to the DMVs without pay until you get it done. If every day that you don't come inside of here with an expired license, with a renewed license or renewed credential, they can't count that against your sick record. So it's very important. Like y'all going to school and everything, so y'all can miss a day of class and that's it. Here you miss over 6 days, lost your job. So now, the next thing is every month I have to do what they call an accident analysis. So what I do is take all the accidents that they had inside of here for the month, compile it inside of a report, and then have about 9 people inside of a meeting and explain to them what the accident types were, what the operators did, and possibly how we can reduce them. The reason why that's important, it sounds minute, but sometimes these accidents, each one can cost you hundreds of thousands and millions of bucks. So certain accidents, they don't want the operators in there happening. So that's what I have to do. I have to do an analysis report on that every month. Another thing that we do inside of here is we have staff meetings. So the 5 supervisors that I have inside of there, although it seems like we plan, and you got to keep that type of attitude here, because it's a lot of critical work inside of here. So every month we have to have a staff meeting, which I'm giving them direction on what I expect to have by the end of the week, by the end of 2 days, or by the end of the month. And I also have to critique them. So if they're not doing their work, sometimes they get a formal hearing, sometimes they get written warnings. But on the other end of the spectrum, when they complete a task, that's why they're joking about lunch, because we're doing what's called a driver log or VTT audit. So I go buy them lunch. So you don't want to be a type of manager or a type of leader in which you're kind of cracking the whip at somebody or always telling them something detrimental that's going to happen to them. So again, that's why I keep everything light and jovial. But at the end of the day, if they're not doing their task, we do have to write them up sometimes to supervise.